So, we are now revisiting all the some of the previous rooms to look for these gold W's. And of course you have all your new abilities, so it makes things a whole lot easier. But you cannot get... yeah, you cannot get the previous collectibles, however. So, like, you kind of missed some soda things from here the first time. We can't get those now. So sorry. We want to get 100%, you gotta play the game over again and not miss anything. So, there would be two levels that would have gone 100%, not 100%. That would be the chocolate room and the garbage slide. Because the garbage slide is shit, literally and figuratively. Yeah, you think, since you can fly, you think you can go back in this little slide area and get some of the things you missed, but you can't. I don't know if I did miss anything there. I think the ones I missed are just little soda things that were in this room. But yeah, we can't get those now, because apparently they don't respawn. And the only rooms you can revisit are Chocolate Room, Inventing Room, and the TV Room. But not the Squirrel Room for some reason. Because, you know, that was Veruca's room, yeah. Like, 3 of the main rooms from the movie where the kids got trapped, but not Veruca's Squirrel Room. You still pick those up for some reason. I mean, what are these ultimately for? Nothing, that's what. Yeah. And to leave the rooms, you gotta take the glass elevator. I don't think you can take the actual exits. But yeah, among the levels, you might have seen those little glass elevator entrances. But the only sort of purpose in these 3 particular rooms, you can't go to the other rooms. Like, we saw one, like, at the beginning of the squirrel room, you can't use it. And we saw one in the exploding candy room, you can't use it. Pretty sure there's one in the floating fizz room, you can't use it. Once again, the game keeps trolling. It's really not like the SpongeBob movie where,
Fantastic!
Huh?
That desert from
okay.
the chocolate room. I'll have my Oompa Loompas bring those ingredients to me right away.
Yeah, apparently these are some kind of new candy he's working on, scientifically. Yeah, so you can't take the exits. Yeah, these are the only ways to the other rooms, but they're closed, because the game be trolling. And I don't think there's any point to bring those Oompa Loompas to those switches. I mean, they're here. The Oompa Loompas don't serve any other points.
Gotcha.
Any other points anymore. I mean, when you think of the SpongeBob movie, it's not just a game based off a movie. It's like it's a full-fledged game with, you know, uninteresting cutscenes, because those rip off the movie. But the actual levels and missions in SpongeBob movie are like so original, and you know, they really stand out from the actual movie, the game itself. So yeah, that's why SpongeBob movie was so great.
Can you make you up?
And they just don't make movie games like that anymore. I mean, this game was in the right direction. It's just a boring game because there's no bosses and you can't come back to most of the levels. Only collectibles we saved. Yeah, the only kind of collectible we can find now. Yeah. It's really one of those games. It only tell you to do everything, you know? And it again makes you wonder, how the hell does Willy Wonka fit all of this in that little bitty factory? It's not even that big. From outside, there's so much crap. Though the case is actually similar in Banjo-Tooie Grunty Industries. When you're in the outside area, Grunty Industries doesn't look like much. Then you go inside, it's like the first room of the first floor room of that factory is like the size of the actual outside factory. But you know, there's so much in there. But so little you can...
Can you vacuum up?
Well, actually there's like a shit ton you can do.
Can you vacuum up? Right there.
Guess I'll set these guys on their ultimately pointless task, you know? There's 4 less in this room than there were in the other. I mean, I guess because that room is more wide open, and you know, you just drop them wherever. Here it's more compact and could be fairly hidden, but alas, there's only a few. You know, there's actually a fairly big room on its own. Sad music, though, is sad. Yeah, this is the level in the game with the sad music, so that's why you want to clear out of there fast, because it's so sad, you know? Oh, hello, I see you guys are still plump again.
Can you do it?
We never really did fix those guys, and there's no way to fix them anyway. And ultimately, there's no point to any of these little contraptions and puzzles because we can fly everywhere! Think about it, we had this building beforehand, we just carry these Oompa Loompas up here, no puzzles. Well, that's why we got it at, like, near the end, because by that time, the puzzles... I mean, this wouldn't get much in the way of the puzzles, you know? Because you need to carry the Oompa Loompas, and... you need to carry the Oompa Loompas, but, yeah. The way Charlie shakes because this room is so out of control! Let's escape out of it. These switches are meaningless now, because... I mean, just this music makes you feel like the factory's just plain deserted. I mean, there's a few Oompa Loompas doing work, but they're the kind that are just hanging in there, even though it's ultimately over, because, like, Willy Wonka's dying, and Charlie don't want the factory, so they gotta close the place down. All the magic, all the wonder has to end, and just these few Oompa Loompas are remaining. That's the kind of feeling you get, you know? It's over. It's over. And all Charlie's doing is clearing out what remains. And yeah, the glass elevator is actually in the last room of this room, so... you know, they set that up on purpose, because if you're trying to get these in order, this is the last place you'll come to. It's kind of funny. Yeah, Charlie's just clearing out the last of the stuff. All the other collectibles are already
Looks like
gone.
I've collected all of the ingredients I need from the inventing room. I'll have the Oompa Loompas bring them right to me.
Woo!
But it makes you happy that Willy Wonka's still around, actually. I really can only get these collectibles with the fizzy lifting drink. You know? Oh, we collectibles, that makes sense. got a fucking typo, don't I? Gotta fix that. I guess we get to hear the epic music again. Wonderful. Oh, now there's only one less from the previous room. You know, there are absolutely no enemies anymore. Yeah, it's just this whole place is just a barren wasteland. It's like in Rayman Revolution, when you complete a level, the music's gone. It just replaces with that dead ambience junk. This is stupid. It's good. It's like, yeah, the level's ultimately done. Yeah, this place is dead now. What's the point of it? Another prime example, that is... Ow. Is Rayman Revolution. I mean, yeah, there's no way. Starbucks Adventures, I mean, because... you know, like, if you save after Tricky leaves, then you're pretty much screwed if you want to go back to other levels, because you can, like, go to Krazoa Palace. And if you save during the final boss, you can appear at the final boss. So that's why Starbucks Adventures is a horribly broken game. The way they designed it, anyway. I mean, it's a really great game, it's just the downside of it is being what it is. So, yeah. So yeah, when I came back to this room, I was really stumped because, you know, you go up there in that little... You first went up here in this little capsule, but now the capsule's got the death beam shining through it. It's like, how do you get up there? There's actually another way up through the TV! Makes you wonder if you could have taken that when you were here the first time, but again, all those glass things are closing it, so maybe not. It's really weird how the whole thing works. But yeah, the ultimately final level is generally the up and out segment, where you're just going back to 3 previous levels to collect these Wonka W's. It's kind of like that last level, like Great Maze or End of the World from either Kingdom Hearts or Sonic 2006. Where it's just made up of parts of previous levels, or even Scattered Realms from Legend of the Firstborn. Oh, that was a horrible level, so long. So that's kind of what this whole up and out segment is. But after getting this, you think Willy Wonka to turn out to be some kind of maniacal villain. And want these W's to some kind of evil purpose, but nope. It's really anticlimactic. Let's watch the final cutscene.
Press it. See, I suddenly realized I can't go on forever. Who will continue my life's work?
Your factory.
It's yours now, Charlie.
Mine? But...
I told you, beyond anything you could ever imagine.
Truly nothing was impossible, just as Grandpa Joe had said. And as Charlie's mind whirled into wonder and excitement of that day, there was one thing of which he was absolutely certain. Life had never been sweeter.
So unfulfilling. James Taylor. That's the same as James Arnold Taylor who does Ratchet. Oh my god, I gotta check that out. That'd be awesome. No Johnny Depp apparently. So all in all, it was a good game while it lasted. It just got lame around the end parts. Unfulfilling. No bosses. Hey, I was guiding Giovanni. I think we're able to look at the storybook cutscenes again, so we can look at that Mike TV one, but yeah. This was a really short Let's Play, really short game. I mean, that's a good thing, because now I get back to my Great Canyon Adventure story. Y'all should read that, because it's pretty unique if I do say so myself. And it's based off a Rayman platformer, and has general elements from this game, like candy powers, so yeah. Hey, it's a remix of the epic music. The actual movie itself, I like the actual movie. But I like the first movie better, just because I feel like the second movie just went a little over dramatic. I mean, I know Tim Burton worked on this, but still, it had a scary aura. Both movies are good. I like the first one better. But as far as the story for this game, yeah. As far as game stories go, yeah, it's fairly decent for a kid's game platformer. But you might actually like this better because Charlie's like doing all this work and saving the kids that get trapped because their stupid actions, and you might actually like the game better for that reason because, you know, Charlie doesn't save anyone in the actual movie. I mean, he's a general sweet boy, but he doesn't save anyone. The whole situation's resolve itself, and the Oompa-Loompas sing about their ultimate faults. But here, Charlie's going out of his way to save them, like missing the tour, even though he really doesn't miss anything compared to the movie. Especially that scene where Charlie saves Veruca. I love that so much. Like, Veruca's hanging on for dear life. She's about to... There's Tim Burton. Like, she's about to die, and then Charlie makes an awesome stylish move and saves her ass. A stylish move he could use in the grabbing the collectibles, but he chooses to use that one particular time to save Veruca. I just love that so much. Really, Veruca's the closest any of these kids came to dying, because she's like a royal bitch, royal rich bitch with too many pets, and her desire for pets is what gets her killed. But yeah, okay, here's one. I don't know why we didn't see this.
Charlie Wood and his lodging and scoop from the factory plan. My team was giving Mr. Wonka an earful on the benefits of automation.
This were my factory. I'd fire the little creeps and upgrade these lame robots instead.
Yeah.
Mr. Wonka, for his part, had no intentions of changing a thing.
Mumbling. Always with the mumbling.
For all the elements of his factory worked together in harmony exactly as he meant them to, until Mike took matters into his own hands. So certain of his superior intellect, Mike decided to upgrade the Wonkabots himself. But these weren't ordinary robots, they were Wonkabots. They proved unlike anything Mike TV had ever tampered with, and quite beyond even his considerable intellect. So when the tampering backfired, Mike didn't tell a soul. Instead, he pretended nothing had happened at all.
Keep moving, please. Mustn't die.
But something had happened, and for Charlie and the Oompa-Loompas, things were about to get much worse.
Yeah, so that covers that. That's all we programmed. We'll get ready for copyright infringement, because these are actual movie clips. So classic. When this movie came out, I loved it so much. I couldn't stop watching it.
Chewing gum is really gross. Chewing gum I hate the most.
Yeah, the parents were in this movie except for Grandpa Joe. One thing I love about this movie, yeah, see, it is 2005. Compared to the first one, the Oompa Loompa songs. I love dancing to the Oompa Loompa songs.
Let's boogie.
On July 15th, don't drink the chocolate.
Ew.
Don't get in a boat.
We're heading for a tunnel.
Oh, yeah. Full speed ahead.
And never pet the
Earthly
squirrel.
shit, yeah.
They're testing to see if she's
July,
bad
huh?
enough.
From director Tim Burton, Johnny Depp,
You're really weird.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This film is not yet rated. Starts July 15th at a theater near you.
Anyway, the scene where Charlie saves Veruca really touches you. I mean, really. It just shows the extent of Charlie's sweetness, helping a little bitch like that from her, saving her from death. I mean, just look at her. It really makes you think when they get older, like, you want Charlie and Veruca to be a pair. You want them to get married, because he was formerly real poor until he got the factory, and Veruca is real rich, so they're like the perfect pair. Also, Violet and Mike, because, you know, Violet is a champion, and Mike is a gaming expert. He's real intelligent. So you feel like those two work together. Augustus, though, he doesn't get anyone because he's a fat slob covered in chocolate. Point blank. Of course, since Violet... Then again, Augustus and Violet work well, too, because... One thing, she got real fat, but now she's real skinny, so... They're the opposite pair, but I still think Mike and Violet have a better shot at working. Augustus could meet some German lady in Germany or something. What's this?
Go ahead. Press.
Yeah, we just saw that. Wait, what's the actual up and out? Okay, this is out of... Okay, those two are out of order. Yeah. Oh no, this was good. This was a good game. You just really want it. Wow, how short. You just really want it to last longer because it had such potential. It's so magical too. I love the candy junk. My favorite scenes when Charlie saved Veruca. That was just awesome. Well, this has been Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. See you later for whatever I plan to do next. Might do Mario Sunshine, so later.